If there are less than 12 oysters presented, so in each box they get 14. Of that 14, they got to open and present 12 of them. If there's less than 12 oysters presented, it's a 30-second penalty for each one that's less. So if it's 2 oysters, it's 60 seconds. Oysters with blood on the meat, they're going so fast. Sometimes, there are punctures. So if there is some blood on the meat, then that's a 30-second penalty for every oyster that has blood on the meat. Sometimes when they set them down, the oyster slips out of the half shell. So if it's not fully on the half shell, or if it's out of the shell completely, it's a 10-second penalty for each one of those oysters. If it's presented on the flat, so there's a flat shell and there's a cup. If it's presented on the flat or the upper shell, there's a 10-second penalty for every one of those. If the oyster shell is severely broken in 2 pieces or more, 10-second penalty for each of those oysters. If the oyster is presented with shell, grit, or mud, that sort of thing, so when they're shucking, sometimes the grit or sand or shell sediment from the outside of the oyster gets in on the meat, that wouldn't be very appetizing for you as a customer. So for every one of those oysters, that's a 2-second penalty. There's a 2-second penalty with meat that's cut or mangled. When they're going so fast and they drive the knife in, sometimes it cuts the meat or mangles it pretty good. So that's a 2-second penalty. And sometimes they don't completely cut the abductor muscle, so the oyster, it's called a hanger, if you will. The oyster doesn't completely come out of the shell. That's first 6 is 3 seconds per oyster. If it's over 6, it's 10 seconds per oyster. And all those penalty times will be added to the flat time. But because of this, we also offer a prize for the shucker with the cleanest plate, it's called. So with the least amount of penalties, that's what it is. Okay. So enough about the rules. Who likes rules anyway? Nobody. Our judges for the Raspberry Point Oyster Shucking Competition. First one, his name is John Babby. He's a private chef in Toronto, Ontario. He's been judging this event for 20 of the 24 years. Give it up, Mr. John Babby. Our second judge is the Director of Skills PEI, 25 years working in fisheries and aquaculture. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Gallant. So, no, I introduced John first. You guys weren't listening. So, John, this is what we're thinking about. So if you want to relate to them, then we got Jason Woodside. He's a 2-time Canadian oyster shucking champion and the owner of Banjo Knives. So, if you want to remember them, there's Babby with the boots, there's Round Richard right here, and there's Jason the Giant. There, we got them all. We got them all. Those are judges that do a heck of a job. Thanks very much, guys. Very difficult job. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet our first 2 competitors. Our first competitor, representing Raw Oysters in Toronto, Ontario. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for Sarah Baptiste. Sarah, how are you? From Vancouver, British Columbia, and is the winner of the BC Seafood Festival Shucking Competition. Give it up for Mike Osborne. Oh boy, Mike. All right. So, Sarah, if you want to open your box and dump it on, make sure there's 14 there. You're opening and presenting 12, okay? Same with you, Mike. Make sure there's 14. You're opening and presenting 12. If there's not 14, we'll get you a couple more, okay? All right. They know what they have to do. So I am going to divide this tent right down the middle. Actually, right in the middle of this table right here. So you're going to be putting husbands against wives, parents against children. It's going to be an epic battle. So this half of the tent, you folks are going to be cheering for Sarah. Not bad, not bad. I think we can do better, but that's it for the first run. This side of the tent, you guys are going to be cheering for Mike. There's no way Mike's prettier than Sarah. Let's hear it for Sarah. That's a little better. Let's hear it for Mike again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is a trial run. We need you guys to be loud. What they're going for. The ultimate goal for an oyster shucker is to open and present 12 oysters, and they want to do it in under a minute. Right? Look, Sarah just like, oh, what an arsehole he is. I just got here from Toronto. No, that's the epic goal, but nobody ever does it. I just like to say stuff like that. Actually, 35 seconds is the record. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Took me 3.5 seconds to cut myself first time I did it. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We need you guys to be loud. We need you guys to cheer. We need the energy to fill the room. So the louder you are, the faster these people go. So let's try it one more time. Let's hear it for Sarah. Let's hear it for Mike. Let's hear it for Sarah. Let's hear it for Mike. All right, timers, are you ready? Shuckers, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's count them down and make some noise in 3, 1, shuck. Two very different techniques. Sarah likes to hold her oysters in her hand. She's wearing a steel glove to prevent getting cut. Mike puts his down on the towel, so it prevents the oyster from slipping. We're off to a fast start. Sarah's got 1 open. Mike has got 3 open already. Here comes number 4. Come on, folks, make some noise. Let's go, Sarah. Keep going. Let's go, Mike. Keep going. Absolutely beautiful plate here that we got going, ladies and gentlemen. Mike is halfway home. He's got 6 oysters down. Keep going. There's number 7. There's a reason why you won the BC Seafood Festival. Representing raw oysters in Toronto, Ontario, Sarah Baptiste. Give it up for Sarah. Here comes number 4. Mike has got 9 oysters down right now. There goes number 10. He's got 2 more. Sarah's got 5 oysters down. Come on, folks. Let's go. Keep going. Keep encouraging these guys on. Done. Come on, let's hear it for Sarah. Sarah's doing a heck of a job. She has a very clean plate on the go. She's got 7 down already. Come on, folks. Let's show her some PEI love to Sarah Baptiste, representing raw oysters. She's got 8 down now, 4 more to go. And ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you it's very different shucking oysters in a bar or shucking oysters for a demo and shucking oysters on a stage with 2 television cameras in your face and these lights. Completely different. Sarah's got 9 oysters down now. She's got 3 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, keep going for it. Let's hear it. She's got 10 down now. She's got 2 more to go. There she goes. She's got 11. She's got 1 more oyster. She's on her final one. Keep encouraging her all the way through. Let's go, folks. It takes guts and courage to stand up here and do this. Done. Sarah had a time of 2 minutes, 35.54 seconds. And Mike had a time of 1 minute, 6.24. That is your time to beat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Big hand of applause for our first 2 competitors. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our next 2 competitors in the Raspberry Point oyster shucking competition. Our first competitor from Rusticoville, right here in PEI. Jeez, if that many cheering from Rusticoville, Ollie's must be here. That's great. Good that just fired up the tractor and he's all come in to save on fuel. Hey, boy. Okay. From Russellville, PEI, she's a 2018 Shiny Sea champion and last night's Shiny Sea second place winner. Give it up for Melissa Summers. And I know she's going here because this is her lucky side. It always is, yes. And she is an oyster knife. And I don't like to be impaled. And next, representing Beausoleil Oyster and Acadian Hatchery in Dieppe, New Brunswick. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Madman Max Dagg. So as I said, each shucker gets 14 oysters in their box. And what they have to do is they go through them because each one looks a little different. They're hoping to get the ones with the best hinge. That's where they're opening the oyster at. And they have to open and present 12, as we said before. So it gives them a couple in case they break a shell or do something like that. All right. So, you guys know the drill. This half of the tent, who are you guys cheering for? Max, 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 Max. Let's have, oh boy, they died there quick, didn't they? Wow. It's like, hi, Max. Enough. This half of the tent, you guys are going to be cheering for Melissa. Let's hear it for Melissa. Oh, Rusticoville has got the shine out tonight, don't they? Yes, boy. Let's hear it for Max. Let's hear it for Melissa. Max, Melissa. Timers, are you ready? Shuckers, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? All right, well, let's make some noise in 3. Shuck. Neck-and-neck competition so far. Both of them have 1 oyster down on their plates. There goes 2 for Max. Melissa ran into one of those bad oysters. That's why she's grabbed one of her other ones. She's got 2 down. Max has 3 down. Melissa's got 3 down. Max got 4. He's working on number 5. Come on, folks. We can't hear you up here. Max has got 5 down. He's looking to be halfway home. There it is. He's got 6. Melissa's got 5 down on her platter. We've got 7 down over here. Max has got into a good run of oysters right now. He has got 8 down on his platter. Melissa has got a very difficult batch of oysters. There she goes, but she's working through them. Max has got 10 down. He's working on number 11. And here's his last one, folks. He's going to be finished right after this. Let's hear it for him. Done. Keep going, Melissa. Melissa made a great recovery on her platter of oysters. Done. Melissa had a flat time of 1 minute 22.38. Max Dagg had a time of 1 minute 14 seconds, .69. Our time to beat still belongs to Mike from British Columbia at 1:06. Great job, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for heat number 3. I'm too short to reach, I know, right? Ladies and gentlemen, our first competitor, working his tail off all weekend, running around making sure this place runs smoothly, controlling all the staff in this place. Give it up, representing Peaks Key, Mark Dolan. And a longtime competitor representing Malpeque Oyster Barn, and I don't know if there was any smile brighter on PEI last night than his. He was the winner of the Shiny Sea competition. Give it up for Daniel Otway. Still pretty stoked from last night, aren't you, Daniel? Yeah, not too bad. Did you have any beverages to celebrate?
A few.
Yeah. Shaking like a dog shitting razor blades right now, aren't you? Like, oh my, geez, I won't even be able to hold this damn thing. And Mark, you missed out on the prize money so close last night. How close were you to finishing in third? You finished in 4th place.
Yeah, but less than a second.
Less than a second away from being in the prize money. And you know that doesn't sit well with him. Mark's a very, very competitive individual. Fought with his sister, who's a twin, to come out of the womb first. That's how competitive he is. All right, so this half of the tent, you guys are going to be cheering for Mark Dolan. Let's hear it for Mark Dolan. You guys are going to be cheering for Daniel Otway. Let's hear it for Daniel. We can do better. We're at a festival and we're drinking. Let's hear it for Mark. Let's hear it for Daniel. Wow, Mark, they don't like you. I don't know. Lineups at the porta potty were very long, I guess, today. Okay, timers, are you ready? Ready, Daniel? How's that? You good, Mark? Shuckers, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's count them down and make some noise in 3, 2, shuck. Again, 2 very different techniques. One holds him in the palm of his hand. The other is on the towel so the oyster doesn't slip. We've got 1 down from each. Mark's got 2 down. Jumped out to an early lead. Daniel's got 2 down now. Here comes number 3. Mark's got 3 down. Here comes number 3 from Daniel. Daniel's got 3 down. Mark's got 4 down. Here comes number 4 from Daniel. Here comes number 5. 5 down from Mark. Keep it up. Let's hear it for him, guys. Mark Dolan is halfway home, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Otway has 5 down. There comes 7. 7 for Mark. There's 6 for Daniel. Come on, folks. We can't hear you up here. We have 8 down for Mark Dolan. There's number 9. He's only got 3 left. And there, Daniel Otway, there's his 8th one. Now he's putting 2 oysters at a time in his hand to shuck them, to try and catch up on the time. Mark Dolan has 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Here's number 12. Done. Come on, Daniel. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. You got a bad one. Let's go. Come on, folks. Let's hear it for him. Every now and then you get into some bad oysters. Daniel's got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. This is 12th oyster. Done. Daniel had a time of 1 minute, 25.97. Mark Dolan had a time of 106.24. Wow. We are so close to breaking that 1 minute record. Hopefully someone can do it. We've got some great competitors on tonight. Did you lose contact? You said show's over. Did we lose contact? Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next two competitors, representing La Maison Beausoleil in Moncton, New Brunswick. Give it up, Jean-Francois Dague. From now on, we will be referring to him as the bearded beast. What side do you want, brother? Doesn't matter.
Better than late.
Better than late, that's right. And competing against Jean-Francois, representing the mermaid and the oyster in Stony Creek in Oakville. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ever up there, anybody here from around the Oakville region in Ontario? Have you been to the mermaid and the oyster? Do yourself a favor, it's now fully licensed. Oh, his wife's been there. Look at her up dancing and stuff. Oh, you're sitting now. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dean the Dream McLean. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So as the shuckers get ready, you know what you have to do. So this half of the tent, you guys are going to be cheering for Dean the Dream McLean. Let's hear it for Dean. This half of the tent, you guys are going to be cheering for Jean-Francois, the bearded beast Dague. Let's hear it for Dean. Let's hear it for Jean-Francois. Dean. Jean-Francois. Timers, are you ready? Shuckers, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's count them down in 3. Shuck. All right, folks, JF is off to a great start. He's got one down. Dean has got one down now. Folks, we're going to be going neck and neck. Not only are these two going to be fast, but they're going to be very, very clean. They are experts at their craft, and they are perfectionists. All right. Now we're getting down, getting serious. Jean-Francois has got 3 down. Here comes number 4. Dean's got 3 down. He's working on number 4. Jeff's got 4 down already. Come on, folks. We can't hear you up here. Come on, let's hear it for both these competitors. All right, Jean-Francois is halfway home already. He's got 6 down. 106 is the time to beat. Dean has got 5 down. Very clean-looking plate from Dean. Jean-Francois has another good-looking plate. He has got 8 down now. He's got 4 more to go. Dean is halfway home. He's got 6. That makes 7. He's down to his last 5. Jean-Francois has got 10 oysters down on his platter right now. He's got 2 more to go. Dean has got 8 oysters down. He's got 4. Come on, folks. Let's hear it for both these competitors. Done. Come on, keep going. Let's hear it for Dean. Dean has got 3, 6, 9, 10 oysters down. There's 11. Here comes number 12. He's on his last one. And there's 12. Dean the Dream had a time of 135.57. Jean-Francois Dague had a time of 115.24. 106 is still the time to beat. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was just informed we have a last-minute cancellation. One of the shuckers could not make it. So, having said that, our next competitor is going to be going on their own. Because of that, the whole tent is going to be cheering for this next individual. Representing Atlanta Aquafarms, give it up for Dave Mullins. You can go wherever you want. You're a one-man show, buddy. So, Dave, how long have you been shucking oysters for?
Long time.
Long time, long time. Longer than he cares to remember. Shucking his life away. Well, you know what they say about oysters. They are nature's Viagra. So, whatever keeps you up at night, right, Dave? The longer the better is right. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, because there is nobody competing against Dave, everybody was afraid to compete against Dave. The whole tent is going to be going for Dave Mullins. Let's hear for Dave, ladies and gentlemen. Last time you had that many people screaming at you, there was formal papers and everything involved. I know. All right, Dave, you're all set? Timers, are you ready? Shucker, yeah, he's ready. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Come on, let's get loud. Let's hear it for Dave and count him down in 3. Shuck. Phil's got some music going. I love it. Very nice. All right, Dave's got one down, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's get loud, folks. You're only going to be cheering for about a minute. He's got 2 down now. Here comes number 3. He firing shit at me and everything. This is went from friendship to end shit. It's no good. He's got 3 down. He's working on number 4. There's number 4. He's only got 8 more to go. Come on, folks. Let's go. Let's hear it for him. Dave Mullins, representing Atlanta Aquafarms. There's number 5. He's going to be halfway home right after this one. There's number 6. 6 to go. Again, what you're seeing, a different technique. He holds them in the palm of his hand. I don't know if that's brave or that's crazy, but it works for him, so he's getting it done. There's number 8. He's got 4 more to go, folks. Come on. He's got 9 down. He's got 3 left. 2 oysters to go now. He just placed number 10. There's number 11. He's on his last one. Come on, folks. Done. Nice. Nice. With a time of 1:27.44, Dave Mullins, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks. Just grabbing you, don't mind it. Let's do this time. Ladies and gentlemen, time to meet our next 2 competitors, representing Ship to Shore Restaurant in Darnley, PEI. Not only was she the cleanest plate in last night's Shiny Sea Oyster Shucking competition, she also won 3rd place. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Corrine Pickering. Yeah, no, see, thinking of others always. Yeah. Huh? Phyllis, which table's she at? Huh? Going up against Corrine, representing Oyster Boy in Toronto, Ontario. Ladies and gentlemen, show some island love for Adam Colhoun.
How you doing, buddy? Thanks for having me on stage. Kareem, good luck to you.
I love Adam. He just sat there staring at the box, just like, what the hell am I doing? Last thing I remember, I was rolling 3 or 4 in the basement. Don't remember the plane ride. Oh, they come pre-rolled. Pardon me for being so bold. Do you have one that's already rolled? Okay. So make sure you got 14. If you don't have 14, you get you a couple more. So you do have 14? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll go to Stevie here. We introduced one of the judges. His name is Jason Woodside, and he created his own brand of oyster shucking knives. It's called the Banjo because it actually looks like a banjo. And there's one of the knives right there. So if you want to get funky with your oysters at home and show off to your friends opening them, see Jason and get one of these beautiful banjo knives. Got her? We got her. Okay, kid. Folks, now what the shuckers are doing is they're cleaning the oysters off to try and minimize the amount of grit that's on them. They are also looking at the hinge of the oyster. And Stevie, we can show it right here. This is the hinge part of the oyster. And this is what they want to try and get the oyster knife into is right here. So if you're looking to shuck oysters at home, make sure that this is the spot that you want to hit. All right. Adam looks like he's ready. What? Yeah. All right. So you know your role, ladies and gentlemen. This half of the time, you guys are going to be cheering for Corrine. Let's hear for Corrine. This half of the tent, let's hear for Adam. Yeah. Let's hear for Corrine. Adam. Yeah. Corrine. Adam. All right. Maybe it was more than weed, just saying. Okay, timers, are you ready? Shuckers, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's count them down and make some noise in 3. Shuck. Nice, beautiful bunch of oysters we have going here so far. Nice and full. Look at those oysters, beautiful. All right, we've got 1 down from each competitor. Here comes number 2. Adam's out to an early lead. He's got 2 down now. Here comes number 3 from both competitors. It's neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen. There's 3. He's working on number 4. Here's number 3 for Corinne. There's number 3. Adam's got 4 down. Come on, folks, let's hear you. Adam's got 5 down now. Corinne's got 4 down. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how close it was last night, less than a second. But because Corinne had the cleaner plate, she ended up getting 3rd place last night, an additional $100 for having the cleanest plate. Right now, she's halfway home. She's got 6 down. Adam's got 7 down. Here comes number 8. We got number 8 for Adam. He's working on 9. Come on, folks, we can't hear you. We got 8 down for Corinne. There's 9 down for Adam. He's got 3 left to go. There's 9 down for Corinne. She's just caught up. It's neck and neck. There's number 10 for Adam. There's number 10 for Corinne. Come on, folks. We have a dead heat right now. There's 11 for Corinne. There's 11 for Adam. Done. Crane had a time of 1:41.16. Oh, there's sportsmanship. You don't have to kiss him. No, you just got to shuck an oyster. 139.39 for Adam Calhoun. Get out of here. I said he had 12. Get. Oh, Kareen can't count. Blaming me. Stupid arse. So this is our... All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next two competitors representing the Oyster Boy in Toronto, Ontario. Give it up for Stella May Gervais. And competing against Stella May, you can open them. Get those ready. Been shucking for 5 years from Richmond Hill, Ontario. Give it up for Opal O. All right, so Opal, you've been shucking oysters for 5 years from Richmond Hill, Ontario. Where are you currently shucking oysters now, or are you doing freelance?
I'm shucking at home.
Nice. No more freelance than that, is there?
Sorry, I'm too expensive.
Listen, we get it. We are the king of unemployment insurance. That's why it's called PEI. We perfected EI. We got it down to a science. In grade 1, every kid comes home, no, 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 yes, no, no. We got the form down. Send me my checks. Used to be the lotto years ago, 1042, then they changed it. Now we got to work 14 weeks, the bastards. Stella May, you're representing Oyster Boy in Toronto. How long have you been shucking oysters?
2 years.
2 years, nice. How many competitions?
First one.
First one. We have a virgin. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do right now. Okay, so first oyster competition. Well, you know what? You're going to nail it. We have faith in you because these folks are behind you. This half of the room, let's hear it for Stella May. You picked a pretty big stage to try your first competition on, didn't you? Well done. I like it. I love a challenge. This half of the stage, you guys are going to be cheering for Opal. Let's hear it for Opal. Let's hear it for Stella May. Let's hear it for Opal. Nice. See, I told you they'd love you down here. It's awesome. Okay, timers. Are you guys ready? All good? Okay. Timers are ready. Shuckers are ready. See, little tips. Sometimes the lanyards get in the way, so because it's their first time on this stage, just trying to help them out. See, good guy, not an asshole like you guys are thinking. Well, maybe not all of you were thinking. Okay, anyway. All right, one more time. This time, Stella May. Let's hear it for Stella May. Come on. First time, show her some love. Let's hear it for Opal. Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to count them down and make a lot of noise in 3, 2, 1. Shuck. Ladies and gentlemen, we are off to a fast start. Opal's got 1 down. Stella's got 1 down. Here comes number 2. 2 down from Opal. Stella's working on her second. She's got her second one down right now, making sure that they're clean as they go. Very important in oyster shucking competition. Opal has got 3 down. Stella's got 3 down. Here comes number 4 from Opal. Come on, folks, let's hear it. Opal's got 5 down. Stella May's got 4 down. Opal's got 6. Stella's got 5. Come on, folks. We want to hear you out there. Opal's got 7 down now, working on number 8. Stella May's got 6 down. Opal's got 8 down, 4 more to go over here. We've got 7 down for Stella May. She's got 5 more to go. Number 9 for Opal, 3 left. Come on, folks, we can't hear you up here. Let's make these first-time competitors feel welcome right here on Prince Edward Island. Stella's got 9 down. Opal's done. Come on, keep going for Stella May. Let's hear it for her. She's got 10 down, working for 2 more. And she's on her last one. She's got 11 on her plate. Let's go, Stella May. Done. Stella May had a time of 147.99. Awesome job. Opal O had a time 125.59. Great job. Those are awesome times. Ladies and gentlemen, this truly is an international competition. Our next competitor has been shucking oysters for 20 years, all the way from Tavares, Florida. Give it up for Christopher Clark. And tonight, Christopher's going to be shucking against the 5-time U.S. oyster shucking champion from Denham Springs, Louisiana. Give it up for Duke Landry. Very interesting technique. You see that Duke is blowing on the hinge to clean out some of the dirt and some of the grit to help make sure that they're going to get a cleaner run on his oysters. Very interesting. First time I've seen anybody blow an oyster. That's I got it. It is not. No. That was too easy, like it was right there. I just low-hanging fruit, had to pluck it. All right, take your time, guys. That's some U.S. love right there, boys. All right. So neighbors of sorts. We got Tavares, Florida, and Denham Springs, Louisiana right here. So this half of the tent, come on, folks. Let's show the U.S. of A. how loud we are in PEI and how much we appreciate them coming up here. Let's hear it for Duke on this side of the tent. Let's hear it for Christopher on this side of the tent. Let's hear it for Duke. Christopher. All right, shuckers, are you ready? Timers, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's count them down and make some noise in 3, 2, shuck. Again, two very different techniques. One on the towel, one in the palm of your hand. Come on, folks, let's hear it for them. Let's hear it for Duke, the 5-time U.S. oyster shucking champion from Louisiana. He's got 3 down already. Christopher Clark, shucking for 20 years from Tavares, Florida, has got 4 down right now. 4 down for Christopher. 5 down for Duke. And here comes number 5. 5 down for Christopher now. Duke's got 6 down. There's number 7. 7 already. Duke has got 6 down. There's number 7 for Duke. Duke get into number 8. He ran into a bad shell on that one, took some extra time, gave Christopher a chance to catch back up in this one. We've got 9 down over here. Here's 10 for Christopher. He's got 2 more to go. There's 10 down for Duke. He's got 2 more to go. There's 11. He's got 1 more. Let's hear it for him. He got into a bad oyster, has to shuck another one, taking some extra time. Done for Duke. Done for Christopher. Christopher had a time of 1:17.55. Duke had a time of 1:15 flat. What's been your best time?
2 minutes 7 for two dozen.
2:07. You guys do 2 dozen. Of course, everything's bigger in the States. I get it.
I've been shucking for 45 years, though.
Oh, 45 years. Perfect. Good. So we gave you a break. See, this senior's discount only made you do 12. All right. What's been your fast time, Christopher?
My fastest time? Less than 2 minutes for 2 dozen.
Less than 2 minutes for 2 dozen. Wow, that's incredible. Incredible. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you have it. For those of you that have never been at an oyster shucking competition, can't say that anymore. Bucket list check.
Our roots might be simple, but our methods are far from it. As the world changed, we made a pledge to lead, not follow. To make the health of our herd, the quality of our milk, and the sustainability of our practices a core part of what we do. That's Dairy Farming Forward. That's what this symbol stands for. Dairy Farmers of Canada.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will find out at 9:15, right before. Oh, geez, boys, you broke the table. Hold on, hold on. Arse is falling right out of her, fellas.
Literally. They both have to be on there. Here, watch
No, you're not. Well, if anybody was step dancing, they'd be tripping all over these shells. That's a hazard. So we will find out who wins this competition at 9:15, ladies and gentlemen. And just a reminder that you will see volunteers going around the tent as well. There's a little pop-up down towards the back. They're selling 50-50 tickets. You'll see the prize amount. What's it at now on the... They're not showing it? Friggers. Okay. Well, they will be showing it, and money's raised is going to the Canadian Cancer Society, the PEI division. So please, if you can, buy a ticket, help support the Canadian Cancer Society. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for all the shuckers that were competing for you in the Raspberry Point Oyster Shucking Competition. We will be back in just a couple of moments with Vintage 4.0, but in the meantime, we will have to ask you folks to move out of those chairs because we are going to be removing them so we can expand the dance floor. We'll be right back in a couple of moments. Go grab yourselves a drink. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the 24th PEI International Shellfish Festival.